Let's bring in a man smarter than I am. Scott Rasmussen is a poller out of McKinney, Texas. He is an editor at large for Ballotpedia, and he writes a column, Number of the Day. Okay, so you heard my analysis. What say you?
Oh, you're not too far off. Let's start with the condition of the country. Just 28% of voters say they're better off than they were 2 years ago. I mean, that's channeling Ronald Reagan's challenge from 4 decades ago, but that captures the mood. People were saying we were in a pandemic 2 years ago, and we're not any better off right now. Top issue, inflation. When you talk about the trends, very simple. Watch the gas prices. Over the course of the summer, lots of polls showed that Republicans were losing ground. Why? Because gas prices were falling. Half of America lives paycheck to paycheck. That price of gas, very, very important. The one thing that I would disagree with you on in terms of the trend is I think the uptick began in mid-September, a little further back, when gas prices began to move back up. However, it wasn't picked up in the polls as much because a lot of the polls at that time were still being reported as registered voter polls. When you make the transition from registered voters to likely voters in this environment, that moves the numbers a lot in the Republican direction.
Okay, so in 3 weeks, the media between now and then, November 8th, is going to do everything they can to tell America that the Republicans are evil. It's already started, and that's what we're going to hear. At this point in history, does the media have any sway on how people vote?
Well, there's some sway, but you actually, the thing you're highlighting is over the summer, the media dominates the narrative. When you get in the campaign season with campaign advertising and people knocking on doors and candidates expressing their views, the media view that traditional media is not quite shut out, but their message doesn't get heard very well. Look, I think we're right on target with what you're talking about with the House and the Senate. If the price of gas keeps going up, well, then the Republican prospects go up with them. And that's going to have a bigger impact than any media reports.
I think food is more important than gas at this juncture because we have holidays coming up and the food prices are staggering now. And yes, the gas, but they're kind of used to the gas. They got used to it. But the food is new. A lot of it is new. You walk into a grocery store or a restaurant now, you're looking at, and you can see it. And most people don't go to restaurants anymore because they can't afford a $40 entree. So I think food is going to have a very strong effect. Now, at the end of October, many Americans, perhaps most, get their financial statements, money they have invested into our capitalistic system for retirement, for college, for savings plans, whatever it may be. They're going to be horrified when they see the decline year, January till the end of October. Horrified. And that is going to be the clincher. And they open those statements and their head snaps back. And then they're going to remember that Biden says the economy is as strong as hell.
Right.
I think that's the fait accompli. I think Biden saying that was a colossal mistake.
Yeah, but he's made a lot of statements that were colossal mistakes. His job approval's at 41%. That's very bad for Democrats.
Inflation at its highest level in 40 years. Interest rates skyrocketing. We all know that. Market experts like Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan, not only predict a recession, but are using scary terms like economic hurricane and unprecedented. So you need to call the only precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Please call them today, and they will have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. They have thousands of satisfied customers, are the highest rated firm in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you up to $2,500 of free silver on your first order. Please call 866-501-5201, 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Again, 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Bill O'Reilly here. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe to the First TV YouTube page. Just hit the big red subscribe button below, and you'll get clips and highlights of my program, The No Spin News, every single day. We'll see you soon.